Hey, what's up, everyone? Brandon here from the Over Unity Research Channel, and I recently invested in a 3D printer here. So I've got the this is the Ender 5 Pro, and I've been messing around with a couple of different print settings, and I finally got it down and peeled this one off. It was having a lot of stringing issues, so I already solved that. These are my settings here for. Got the nozzle at I put it at 237, and I actually find that that's pretty good because it hovers around 235, between 237 ish. And I put the bed at 75. Fan speed, it's going up to 73. I had it at 50, but still learning all about this stuff. You know, I'm actually printing the files from the SD card that you put in right here. And let me turn on the flashlight. So yeah, I'm printing out my axial flux rotor, and it's really nice. I designed this in Tinkercad. I have all the files. I have the entire motor ready to be printed, 3D printed. So everything's a bit of a mess, but this is pretty much the idea. And I'm pretty much converting my old rotors that are like this. Took the magnets out, and I'm making these axial flux rotors. And this one, I'm making two versions of this motor. I printed this out, axial flux, with this bad boy right here. It's a CO2 laser cutter. Got a heck of a deal on this. Gonna print my wife out something on there. I'm gonna start doing some art stuff. But yeah, this machine's pretty good. Took me a long time to sight in the lasers and everything, but it's been upgraded. You know, previous owner added a analog amp meter, and they added this other circuit board that has a Type-C connector. So I can actually use Lightburn software with this machine. So it's a 40 watt laser, CO2 laser. It's got LEDs. I got the air assist right here. I just hooked everything up to this, so that turns on the air assist. This turns on the water pump. So that's air assist, and this turns on the actual machine. Take the emergency stop off. There it goes. And I had some problems. I didn't realize when I was printing that this bed here was actually on top of those bolts down there, and I had to level it down. This is not the original bed though to this machine, I realized, because the standoffs, they don't align up with the holes at all, no matter which way I orientate it. But let me go ahead and turn it on. Just wanted to show you that. I do have some videos recorded of it already in action, so I've been doing a lot of practice cuts, and I've got all of these rotors. These came out pretty good. This is a very old piece of acrylic that I had, a big sheet that I've been actually making my older motors on, but my grandfather gave me that years ago, and so I wanted to make a rotor out of that. And this rotor came out nice too. This is from a scrap piece of plexiglass that I got out of a TV. I saw on a video Robert Murray Smith back then showed this same type of acrylic that he found a scrap piece yeah, man, I mean, that's awesome. You can literally find material like this. This stuff is expensive. This acrylic is not cheap. I mean, you're talking like $20 a sheet. I mean, I have quite a bit here that I've already cut a bunch of stuff out. But yeah, this is the one from the TV. It was twice as big as I see. I just cut it in half, and I cut 2 rotors out of that. And I still got a little bit more material to play with. And I'm definitely going to be buying a lot more material. Did some things for my daughter too. Cut her out some Hello Kitty keychains. That was like one of the first things that I did, which is pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be making a lot of arts and crafts stuff. This is like the first laser engraving, or the only one I've done so far. It's just a scrap piece of wood, but decided just to do that, just to test it out. Got a lot of PLA right here too for the 3D printer in here. Gonna be buying a lot more PETG. But yeah, the rotor is finally coming around really nice. Or as nice as I can get it for now. I mean, I'd say that's a really good print right there. Little bit of stringing, but that's fine. I can sand that down or whatever, but it's perfect. I couldn't be more happier. So yeah, I mean, this is what I want to make right here. This has been something I've been wanting to achieve and build for a very long time. Unfortunately, the reason I'm going to Plan B with the 3D printing right now is because the laser somehow is it's somehow offset. Like I still need to line this up a little bit. These things are really tough to line up. Like I actually get a piece of sorry, everything's a mess. I gotta clean up a little bit later today. I gotta go to work right now and take my wife to work too. But this tape, I just get some of this and I cut a piece off and I put a piece of aluminum foil behind it and I tape it onto the nozzle right here, and pretty much, you know, just do a test fire, and I've got it really centered, you know, so whenever it shoots right here, test fire, it does a dot like right in the center. Then if I bring it all the way over here, do a test fire, it's exactly in the same spot. But I need to lift it up somehow just a little bit, and I already did that by putting little you can't really see them, but there's little washers under there, or actually they're little bolts, but or nuts. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can see them. They're little tiny silver nuts. I think there's 3 of them all on the bottom. Probably need to put like some small washers just to bring it up a little bit so that laser's exactly center. It's really close, but later I'll show a video of this in action. I do have a video already of it printing those out, but I wasn't really talking in the video. So lots of good stuff coming, guys. Lots of good stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to give you an update what I've been doing, and but yeah. The only thing I hate about 3D printing is it takes so freaking long, man. This has been going for, I think that's 10 hours. I think that's the lapse time. Not sure, but it seems about that. It seems about right, because this has been printing for a while. This is going to print all the way till about a 1/2 inch thick, this rotor. And I'm going to put plexiglass pieces at the end. Like this one, you know, pretty much the center is just plexiglass in the center, pretty thick piece, and you got the end plates. Pretty much just the same design as this rotor. So you got 2 plates, you can take them off, take the screws out, take the plates off, and you can take your magnets out and you can flip the polarities to whatever orientation you want to try and test. But yeah, I was showing this the other day. I still got the setup. There it is. And that's with all 8 coils. I can actually show that again. If you haven't seen my previous video, please go check that out. I've been giving away the circuit that I came up with. And for those of you who haven't seen the previous videos, this is a coil shorting generator circuit that you can use any Bedini bifilar coil. So if you have already a Bedini motor set up and you got multiple coils like this, like bifilers going all the way around, you can use any one of these coils as a generator coil that doesn't really drag down with this circuit. And if you want to go into the details about the wiring and how to do all this, this is the exact schematic to the generator circuit. I just call it generator circuit for now because I don't really have a name for it. But yeah, I mean, there's no batteries connected to this, no capacitors, and just by spinning that by hand, I get these high voltage pulse spikes, and it works really good. So I've got got my flashlight on and the camera. Actually, let me turn off the flashlight. I'll turn off this light too, so that way you can see how bright that gets. And that's pretty bright. Alright guys, see y'all soon. Thank you.